la vol.
Research complete.
All right, Group B time. Hwasin versus BaBy. Okay, so Hwasin's going to be teal. BaBy is going to be red. So that means up here at the 10 o'clock position in teal is Hwasin. Down at the 8 o'clock position in red is BaBy. BaBy's coming to get you. So yes, both these guys have had impressive showings in this OSL so far. A lot of nice wins. It's kind of strange to say that about Hwasin because Hwasin is an older player, a veteran type of player, and old guys generally don't do well. That's why Stork and Hwasin and other the older veteran guys are kind of anomalies. Somehow they have stayed in the game. I think I had one commenter. I didn't print that prediction out, but I think they said that Hwasin, he just gets into the round 16 because it's tradition. It is tradition to have Hwasin in there, even if he doesn't move up any higher. But now Hwasin has a great chance to move up higher in this tournament, I think. Already has one win, so if he can take down BaBy, he'll put himself in a great position. By the way, unfortunately, I just kind of jumped into these games. I didn't even know who was playing today, so I just kind of downloaded them, jumped into them. So I haven't done the math of who's screwed, who's not so screwed if other players win today. I usually do that. I think I'll do that for the next round. Maybe try to figure out if this person wins, are they guaranteed to go out? And if this person loses, are they guaranteed to drop out? Because we're through the middle right now. We're right into the middle. By the way, speaking of the middle, BaBy is into the middle building a barracks, but I don't think he's going to use this for any proxy cheese. I think he's just going to float it over to get the scout. But in the meantime, Hwasin is going for a command center, so this actually could work out for BaBy if he scouts in the right direction. If he scouts that 14 command center coming up for Hwasin, you see the refinery coming up for Hwasin right now too, and I didn't see any barracks for him whatsoever. It looks like he is going to build he is going to build a command center. So BaBy, if he scouts this, he's going to be in such a good position because he'll be able to go in with a couple Marines, and Hwasin will have nothing but SCVs to counter this. This is a very, very risky build from Hwasin because he knows that Terran players these days usually do build forward barracks, but it looks like BaBy is not scouting in the right direction, so it might take him a little bit longer. He is coming up, looking for Hwasin's base. He's going to go down to the 5 o'clock position. Notice it's not there, and now he's going to scout the 10 o'clock position. Let's see if he throws his Marines out there once he scouts this base coming up. That's one of the big reasons that Terran players do build their barracks right in the middle of the map, is so they can punish a build like this. And now BaBy sees it. BaBy sees the build coming up, and now he's going to go straight up with his Marines. Let's see if he pulls any SCVs off the line. Maybe try to get a bunker rush on this. Try to build a bunker somewhere. I don't think so. I don't think that's what he's going to do. But he does have his factory up. That's going to help him put on some additional pressure. But BaBy is building a bunker right now. He only has one SCV in, so you're going to have to be very careful with that SCV. But he's going to be able to build a bunker up here. This is a very strange play from him. At least he's going to keep that base from coming up. I think that is his main goal right now. Keep that second base from coming up for as long as possible. Now he has a couple of SCVs in to repair that. So it's going to take Hwasin a long time to get anything done and move out of his base. You see he's pumping SCVs from his stranded command center, just saying, well, might as well make some use of this, because you have to wait for his factory to come up before he can even move out of this. Very smart play from BaBy, and he's still microing around, trying to kill the Marines. Man, BaBy has impressed me so much in this OSL, it's not even funny. His micro is just impeccable, it seems, and he's just gotten better and better and better. A lot of people have been calling him Flash Jr. I wouldn't go that far, but we'll see what he can do in this matchup. He already has a huge advantage because almost said Flash. Hwasin can't even do anything with that second base except pump SCVs from it. And this is a golden opportunity for BaBy to take his own base, which is what he's going to do very soon. He's going to be mining from that base much sooner than Hwasin, I think. And Hwasin, he's going to go straight for his tank. He knows he needs to get his tank out before he can even throw down that base. So that is what he's going to do. Let's see if he can do that at a quicker pace, taking down the scout from Hwasin. So Hwasin trying to get that early economic advantage, not working out. But now he's upgrading Siege right now. He knows he needs Siege mode to get rid of that freaking bunker. But he is going to be able to get rid of that, and he's not going to lose his command center or anything. So it's not a huge loss. Basically, right now, he's just losing mining time. He got out some SCVs, actually, and now he's floating over. Might be a little bit too soon, because I don't think his siege mode is going to be done just yet. But BaBy in here with his barracks, just getting the full scout on what's next to that choke. He's going to know exactly when the tank is coming up. And he might be moving up with some units of his own. Oh, he's trying to sneak in with a scout. He does get the scout on both of those factories, I think. So BaBy is coming up with a tank of his own, and he still has SCVs in to repair. Oh, man, this is so intense. He's going to keep a contain on a Hwasin. I don't even believe this. If he can come up with a few more SCVs. Oh, he decides to abandon this. It looks like he didn't quite have enough to keep on that contain, but man, that would have been so epic if he could just keep that contain the whole game. But he is going to try to keep this contain, coming in with 2 siege tanks, completely sieged, and he's going to get his... but Hwasin has 2 siege tanks now too, so I think he'll be able to defend against this as long as he keeps his wits about him and keeps the scouting information in so he can get out of range of those tanks. He's going to try to take the high ground, taking the high ground with these siege tanks, forcing BaBy to back off, and BaBy sieging back out of range of those tanks, I think. Barely out of range of those tanks, but this is so smart from BaBy. Still keeping that base from mining while his base is very, very comfortably mining. Throwing down his academy at the front. He's expecting Hwasin to go straight into some other kind of tech, so he knows he's going to need scan to see what that is. But Hwasin is in such dire straits right now. He does have more tanks out, so he's finally going to get rid of this pesky troop. But BaBy caused a lot of damage there, just sitting there with his troops, and he knows it, so he's going straight back to the base. He doesn't want to get any more losses at this point. Excellently done by BaBy. He still has that barracks in there getting the scout. Hwasin, there's the rest of the SCVs coming down, very frustrated. SCVs like, finally getting back to work. It's very crowded in the main, but now Hwasin has 2 factories pumping, so at least he's going to have plenty of tanks to defend his front now. And with all that excitement, I completely forgot predictions. So let's get some predictions out right now, while another command center coming up for Hwasin. Heavy expand game now. Here's a prediction from SC2GG Forever. Writes, yeah, BaBy will 3-0 this group because he will. Snap. Here's one from Fire Guy X. Writes, BaBy has proven that he can play S-Class against all 3 races, although he's still not consistent. So he has 2 scans coming up for BaBy now. He's going to be able to scan out there, maybe take some advantage against these tanks, get the first shot on the tanks, which can make all the difference sometimes. Here's another one from Christopher Brun. Writes, all I know is that BaBy must die for defeating Jaedong. I think a lot of people feel the same way. But will Hwasin be the one to do it? It's not looking like it's so far in this game. But of course, this game is not written in stone just yet. Hwasin doesn't have a huge disadvantage, but he was just denied mining a little bit longer than he would have wanted. So Hwasin actually picks off another tank. So Hwasin just taking down the units one by one. And that is how Hwasin will be able to get back in this game. Not to mention he's already getting up his 3rd base. He's floating that over to the 12 o'clock position. More factories coming up for both players now, but I'd say that Hwasin's going to be able to support his factories a little bit sooner, floating that base over to the 12 o'clock position. Looks like BaBy is anticipating this, though. He's coming up with his vultures, speed upgraded vultures. He's going to try to sneak by. Oh, not the best place to sneak by. Laying down the mines, though. I think Hwasin's going to be mindful of that. Be very, very careful. Keep his troop together, which is dangerous against mines, but it helps you snipe the mines like that. Just keep your units on attack move. be able to take out those mines. So BaBy, at least he ran up there and saw that 12 o'clock position coming down, so he knows he needs to go out and take his own base. I think that's what he's doing right now down at the 6 o'clock. Just trying to compete economically. Hwasin taking the high ground while these SCVs are trying desperately to get by this vulture. SCV's fighting. Hero SCV. Man, that was a manly SCV. That SCV can bench press 178 pounds easily. I guarantee it. But yes, all those SCVs transferred to the 12 o'clock position, so Hwasin's going to have a stronger economy soon. He knows he needs to make up for that. Some harassment coming in, being spotted by Hwasin, though. So see, Hwasin is pulling back all of his troops to take care of this. He finds it. BaBy, I think he's going to drop in the main, too. He's coming up there with the dropship still.